Coming right up for the Chicago Bulls. They battled through the first half of the season. 7th place in the East. Can they take it even higher? Up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for R.J. Barrett.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Thompson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in at the point. And for Chicago, Jones is out there with Terry. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Magic Johnson.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now, here's Johnson. On the wing, Barnes. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Jones finds Terry. Huerter against Barnes. Back to Huerter. Vucevic a screen on Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Rebound by Johnson. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Jones. Pass to Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
What's up?
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Thompson passes to Johnson. Onside, Barrett fires the 3. It's rebounded by Huerter. And now here comes Terry late in the break. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, here's Johnson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing, and that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
High post Vucevic. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so here is Chicago, and this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Buzelis is second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Barrett against Terry. Picked by Vucevic. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Terry. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson surveying the floor. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Terry. Good. That would have tied it. Las Vegas, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Barrett.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Herder against Barnes. And the Bulls with another miss. Las Vegas leading by 4. Drummond passes to Barnes. And here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Here's Drummond over Buzelis. Barrett inside the three-point line. Wide open shot is on the money. Barrett's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Barrett. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at like Not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And you know, for Las Vegas, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Vucevic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Las Vegas, they've shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. And Las Vegas making a change here. Ellis has checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Grant, he's checked in for Ellis. And Jones has it in the corner. Johnson with the block. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Barrett wide open. He fires. Las Vegas again missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Las Vegas leading by 7. Now here's Johnson. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And it's denied.
Making good use of his length. Ellis able to track down the block that time.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Thompson against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic dishes the ball. Another shot. Vucevic with the bucket.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Johnson, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Bulls trail by 7. Jones with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Ball against Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
He hits the second from the line. Now Johnson. Onside, Barrett to the inside. And there's Grant on the assist from Barrett.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Pass the ball. Lock at 6. Here's Buzelis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Johnson kicks to Grant. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls trail by 7. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Johnson down low. Vucevic defending. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Las Vegas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jones, no luck.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. Outside Collins. Smith finds Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Count it.
Now Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Left side, Barrett. Back to Johnson. Inside, Grant. Excellent D there from Ball.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here's Jones. He had 13 points in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Trey Jones.
Patrick Williams.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball with the bucket.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
And they pick up 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Barrett brings the double team. Ball, the pass to Smith. Bulls moving the ball around. Collins dishes to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Thompson.
That one on Thompson. It's his first trip to the line.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
The first one falls, and Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Thompson. Duncan Robinson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ellison for Johnson.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Ellis, the pass to Middleton. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Las Vegas leading by 6. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant. has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Grant. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Ball kicks to Collins. Pass to Herter. Back to Collins. Outside, ball. And it's off from three-point range. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And Las Vegas leads by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Collins against Middleton. Clarkson with the screen for Middleton to the paint. Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game, and it's good for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Las Vegas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Clarkson. Chris Middleton is out there with Robinson. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Boucher in at the 5 spot. Now here's Middleton, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Collins looking around. Herter, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Johnson finds Middleton. Boucher with a screen on Smith. 6 to shoot. Smith against Middleton. It's not going to go for him. Bulls trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Collins. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Out to Clarkson. And Johnson now top of the key. Outside Robinson. Now here's Boucher. Still yet to score. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Vucevic. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Boucher. Pass to Robinson. Johnson up top. He's covered by Ball. Johnson gets the bucket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Collins, a screen on Clarkson. Outside Collins. Collins with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ahead, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 22, Talen Horton-Tucker.
Johnson, the pass to Clarkson. Johnson, double team. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And Las Vegas leads by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Checked in for the Bulls. Thompson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. R.J. Barrett comes in for Clarkson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, Smith with it. On the wing, Williams. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Carter against Barrett. Carter right side. The kick out to Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 14 points for the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way. It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 14. Tries from 10. Second shot opportunity. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Collins.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Johnson kicks to Barrett. Back to Johnson. Pass to Middleton. Onside, Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points for him.
We're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Barrett against Collins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Collins, and Buzelis subbed in for Cook. Now, here's Ball, and that one drops for him.
And we don't see this all that often, but is Lonzo Ball going to start calling his own number tonight? He should.
Here's Johnson. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Ball with a wide open look, and the 3 off target. Las Vegas leading by 4. It's tipped. Johnson with it. 8 points for him. Here's Barrett. There's the drive. Rebound by Williams.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Now Johnson. Down low. Middleton. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
The assist.
Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
To the paint. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice angle on that rebound. Play with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls trail by 5. Williams dishes the ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Johnson, the pass to Middleton. Off target with his 3. Well, Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass the ball. Back to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins, given how strong they've been playing.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Bulls trail by 5. Terry outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, no good by Chicago.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Las Vegas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Trey Jones is checked in for Ball. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Herter for three. Connects from three-point range. Herter's got 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now Barrett. Barnes with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Buzelis, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 5. Thompson with it. Jones covering. Thompson inside. Vucevic on him. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
And Chicago shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Thompson. And another miss by Chicago.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. 4th, Matas Buzelis.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now, here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Driving inside. Johnson draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Barrett's got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson slams it home.
Drummond with the defensive mindset, that's got to be a plus for the coaching staff as he sees a chance to steal that ball.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 6.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
Look at R.J. Barrett on TV. You don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Now here's Jones. Herter, that's a 2-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 13. Stolen by Terry. Jones in the post. Covered by Johnson. Herter kicks to Vucevic. Herter passes to Vucevic. Back to Herter. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And here's Herter outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Las Vegas ahead. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Booch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just getting whatever they want on that end. And we have to do a better job. And yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops when we help. Make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back in the second half ready. We can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for Vegas.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Vucevic. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Terry. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Vucevic. Huerter passes to Jones. Huerter kicks to Terry. Barrett brings the double team. Lock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Barrett, the open look. Chicago grabs the miss. Huerter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
And both free throws good for Terry. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here is Johnson. Pass to Grant. Johnson up top, defended by Jones. Johnson attacking. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Vucevic. Barrett covering. Vucevic gets double teamed. Bulls have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Olynyk is checked in for Las Vegas. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Pretty focused play right there from Harrison Barnes, showing he has what it takes to convert sometimes those challenging buckets like that one there.
For Las Vegas, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Chris Boucher's checked in for Las Vegas. And that one misses. The Bulls shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And the shot is good. Herter's got 9.
Well, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Johnson against Jones. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Herter. He's got 9. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Las Vegas leading by 10. Left side, Barrett. Johnson against Jones. Here's Olynyk. And here's Barnes for 3. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Chicago, they're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Here's Buzelis. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Chris Middleton comes in for Olynyk. Robinson is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Boucher sets a screen for Robinson. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Yeah, Duncan really patient there, exploiting the D and operating in the pick and roll.
Now here's Jones. And Boucher sends it back.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Johnson. After R.J. Barrett's miss. To the inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step game has been going for Las Vegas.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit, because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Outside, Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Johnson. Middleton with it. He's defended by Herter. Fades and shoots. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jones with it. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Herter. The three-pointer is right on target. Herter's got 12.
Well, you can count on Herter putting up some good numbers from three-point range on a regular basis.
Johnson kicks to Boucher. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson finds Barrett. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Vucevic. No good off the back of the rim. Las Vegas leading by 16. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Herter. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 19. Shoots over ball. Barrett, no good. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. So it's Las Vegas now. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Middleton outside. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ball's got 21 in the game. Now Johnson. 8 points for him. Right side Robinson. Shoots over Herter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner. Herter with it. To the middle. And it's Vucevic missing. Las Vegas leading by 14. Boucher. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Back to Jones. Ball, the pass to Jones. Robinson pulls it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one falls for Boucher. So for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. And then for Las Vegas, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. Clarkson comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Ellis in for Johnson. Now here's Jones. Collins setting the pick for Jones. Floats one. Ellis with some nice D.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Jones against Ellis. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Middleton outside. Over Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bulls trail by 17. Jones looking for an opening. Collins passes the ball. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 9. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Chris Boucher.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense. Such a switchblade at that wing position.
Now here's Jones. Collins wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Jones against Ellis. Grant dishes to Clarkson. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Clock at 4. Grant finds Middleton. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's all in by the Bulls. Pass to Jones. Outside Collins. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Clarkson. Las Vegas leading by 18. Ellis, the pass to Middleton. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks it down to Middleton. And here's Clarkson. From deep three-point land. And Jones pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Las Vegas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Jones. Collins setting the pick for Ball. Collins kicks to Jones. Smith with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Las Vegas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Las Vegas leads by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Chris Middleton. Ellis is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Grant in at the center, filling out the middle. Clarkson for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Here's Phillips. Here's Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for... One more at the line.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Bulls making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Olynyk comes in for Chris Middleton. Robinson's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Ellis. Clarkson outside. Robinson passes to Drummond. Driving the lane, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Andre Drummond. Outside Collins. Pass the ball. Over Johnson. He'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ball.
Alonzo does a good job there of creating the space, which helps him to settle in to that mid-range attempt.
Drummond with a screen on Ball. Ball against Johnson. Yep, that one goes. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 21 assists. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Clarkson. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 14. Clarkson on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Drummond dishes to Johnson. Robinson for three. Rebound by Smith.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Clarkson. Left side Williams. Back to Horton Tucker. Screen by Smith. Horton Tucker, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Robinson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
Pass the ball. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Clarkson. Horton Tucker, that's good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clarkson outside. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
And here is Johnson. Clarkson outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. Over Smith. That one a little long. Bulls trail by 11. Now Horton Tucker. Collins with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Collins against Clarkson. Williams for three. Rebound by Olynyk.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Johnson up top. He's covered by Ball. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Gets it down to single digits.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Ball against Johnson. Inside. Here's Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. That's 12 points for Andre Drummond.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Here's Horton Tucker. Takes it off the glass.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Johnson against Ball. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Johnson. Olynyk, a screen on Ball. Johnson, the pass to Olynyk. Good on the triple. Olynyk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Collins finds Ball. The kick out to Williams. Smith for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Amen Thompson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Barnes, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Barrett subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach talk to his team during the timeout. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Las Vegas leading by 11. Now, here's Barrett. Barnes left side. Back to Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Vucevic defending. Thompson outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Harrison Barnes been around the block. He knows how to find an open man.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Thompson. One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. Bulls trail by 14. Jones with it. Pass to Buzelis. And again, Chicago. No good. Grant kicks to Thompson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And that's 23 points from Amen Thompson.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Johnson. Barnes outside. Misses the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 16. Barrett against Terry. The kick out to Barnes. Johnson down low, working on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And Barrett gets it to go.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jones against Johnson. Outside, Jones. And here's Herter outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Jones. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And stolen by Thompson. Johnson finds Grant. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Barnes. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
It's time for let's hear it for you.
Las Vegas on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Jones with it. Now defended by Grant. Buzelis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Here's Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Terry against Barrett. Back to Grant. Over Jones. And it's Grant that time on the assist from Barrett. Barrett's got 6 assists in the game. And Chicago shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Pass to Jones. Back to Herter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Terry looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. Las Vegas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. The 3 from Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Las Vegas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Magic Johnson.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Jones. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant with a screen on Jones. Johnson dishes to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Outside, Jones. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting a win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to
you. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
hold on now. We got an interesting trade here for Team Larry Bird. Let's take a look at this. The Rockets are offering Alfred Şengün and for Brandon Miller and Dosunmu. Let's take a okay. Yeah. Brandon Miller's been one of our best offensive outside players. But if we can get Şengün and put him next to Duren, that brings Bol. Yeah. I think you make that trade because now you're getting also he can stretch the floor out and shoot that three. And you're getting who is this gentleman? I like Brandon Miller, but that goes a lot better than with Larry Bird. So you guys are seeing it here first. Yeah, and you're getting more rebounding too, which doesn't hurt at all. Another guy he can set hard screens. I think you make this trade. You lose Dosunmu and Brandon Miller on the outside. That's going to hurt your outside game, but your inside now will be solidified because now you'll have Duren, Bol, Bird himself, who's a great interior defender, and Alfred Şengün. I think you make this trade, guys. This trade was offered. It was not. This is offered. I did not force this. You saw it here first. Team Larry Bird's taking it because they need help. Because Team Larry Bird needs it. So Brandon Miller, Dosunmu are gone. Let's take a look at it. Holy crap. What a trade. Now you got, see, now that puts Duren, he can play the power forward now, and he can be a weak side shot blocker. And now you got Şengün playing in low, and that's increased. Because Duren was the second best player on the team. Now you put Şengün on there. Now you got him, two big guys. 6'11". Okay, he's not that good of a three-point. I thought he was a better three-point shooter. But that's still serviceable. He's capable of making a shot. So now you got a real big interior now. Wow. And you got Wagner. Now you do lose, and Bol hasn't even returned yet. We only have him back, so they're really big inside. That puts Christie up front. Now he's a better defensive player now, but you do lose Brandon Miller, who's been an awesome offensive player helping out. But I think that solidifies the team a little bit better because you can run your inside. Because this team is more of an inside-outside team anyway. So, yep, that's the way it's going to be looking going forward, guys. Team Larry Bird making that big trade. That was offered. They took it. All right. Anyway, moving on. Next game coming up. It'll be Team Showtime going out to Golden State to take on the likes of Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler on the road. Should be a good one. Should be a high up-tempo, fast-paced game. I will see you guys for that one coming up here shortly. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. As the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird season continues to heat up. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.